The holiday season has finally begun, and with it, a whole new season of makeup. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to create a quick, simple, and elegant holiday look. We're going to start off by taking our favorite facial moisturizer and putting a little bit of that on the back of our hand. And then we're going to mix that with a little bit of our favorite foundation. I'm using the Revlon Photoready foundation because it'll give a nice dewy finish to my skin. And you're going to mix those together and apply that to your face. This is going to create your own personal tinted moisturizer. Just blend that in as best you can. This will give a nice light coverage to your face without being too heavy. Then just go ahead and blend it in with your fingers to get rid of any brush strokes. Next, I'm taking my favorite concealer and just going in and spot concealing using that. Next, I'm just using that to cover up my under eye circles. Now go in with your powder and the powder puff that came with your powder and just roll over the spots that you covered with your concealer. Now taking a brush, just apply the powder over the rest of your face to achieve a more matte finish. Next, just take your primer and prime your eyelids to get them ready for the eyeshadows. Next, I'm using Reubenesque Paint Pot by MAC. This is a gorgeous color for the holidays. It's a very pretty peachy pink with a lot of gold shimmer to it. Next, I'm taking my Naked palette and that really pretty gold shade in the middle called Halfbaked. I'm just using a regular old shader brush. This one's by Sigma. You're just going to pack that beautiful gold shade all over the lid. This is going to pick up the gold shimmer in Reubenesque Paint Pot and just make it even more apparent. Next, we're going to take Wedge by MAC, which is my favorite blending color of all time, and using a fluffy blending brush, we're going to blend that up onto the crease. This is going to make sure any of the darker shadows we apply afterwards blend in beautifully. Next, we're going to take this duo. It's by L'Oreal HIP. We're going to take that very pretty pinky cranberry shade and using a slightly stiffer crease brush, pop that in the outer corner and into the crease, playing around with it until you get the perfect shape. Next, taking our Naked palette again, we're going to use the shade Buck, which is the fourth one over from the left. And we're going to use that to help blend that pinky shade up into the crease. Next, we're taking Virgin, the lightest shade in the Naked palette, on an angled brush, and using that to highlight the brow bone. And we're also going to stamp that in the inner corner. This is going to create a lovely, lovely shine and bring a lot more light into the eyes. This is all about the light and the sparkle, just like the holidays. Next, we're taking black liquid liner and creating a very thin line with a little bit of a wing. Now apply 2 coats of your favorite mascara to give you very dramatic, pretty lashes. Feel free to apply falsies if you'd like. Next, I'm taking this blush and bronzer duo by e.l.f. and using a paddle brush, I'm going to contour my cheekbones and along my temples to create a more sculpted look. Now this bronzer is very dark on me, so I'm just using a very little bit and very light feathery brush strokes to create a very nice sculpted look. Now I'm using the blush part of the duo, which is a really pretty peachy pink color, and just popping that onto the apples of the cheeks and blending back. Now you're going to take either tissue or toilet paper, anything that's kind of 2-ply. You're going to separate the sheets like you just saw me do. And now we're going to take a very pretty deep magenta color, or you could take a wine color. It looks very scary, but we're going to make it very wearable and pretty. And just apply that to your lips. Next, take one of the halves of the sheets that you just tore and blot your lips. This is going to blot down the color a little bit and also remove any of the oil in the lipstick so that it stains your lips and stays longer. Just keep alternating blotting and applying until you get exactly the shade you want. Next, just top it off with a moisturizing balm. And finally, just to add a little bit of shimmer and a little bit of shine without adding a gloss, just apply a little bit of a white shimmering eyeshadow in the center of your lips. And that's the look. It's very pretty and very party appropriate, and especially for this time of year with all the gorgeous cranberry and magenta and wine tones, and especially the gold on the lid. It's very pretty for the holidays. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you have a wonderful, warm, magical, and happy holiday season. Much love to you all, and I will see you all in my next tutorial. Take care.